Right, hello everybody. Yes, welcome to another edition of Pottyboy Plays. Now today your host Pottyboy, aka Andrew, is going to be playing Goat Simulator for the PC. This is of course now available on Steam for about £6.99. Yeah, right. So what is the point of Goat Simulator? It's pointless really. It's just like one that's like a couple of teams. It's one that I think like a small team just got together for a bit of a laugh. It's basically like a sandbox type game whereby you play as a goat and you go around and you do all kinds of stupid little things. So yeah, there we go. Right. Hey, jump over fences and things, and hey, just run around being a nuisance. Oh yeah, you can get run over and things. Yeah. Yay! And you can go around creating all kinds of noises and things. Yeah, it's just basically just go around and you make a mess out of things and you run over people and whatnot. Yeah. And at first you might be thinking, yeah, and of course, I think if you can touch this and touch these cars. I'm pretty sure you could touch these cars and they explode. Oh, there you go. Yay, and go flying. And there you go. Basically, it's just WASD. You basically use the WASD keys to move around. Shift allows you to run. Space is to jump. Left mouse button to attack. Right mouse button to do a flip when you're in the air. Well, kind of like that. And that's basically all there is to it. There are objectives you can do. There's like for example, I've got one here, flipping easy, perform a successful front or back flip, which I've not done. Let's go in here, where there's no water. Right, so let's run around, jump on the trampoline. Yay! Boing, 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 boing. Fortunately, I can't successfully do a front or back flip. Maybe if I hold down the mouse button, that might help. Okay, you have to use the W and S keys, okay. And go flying about everywhere. Right. Ouch. I like killing this goat, don't I? Yay! Flipping easy, completed it. And of course, the next one is air height normal. Reach for the moon. Yeah, I should also point out this game has a lot of actually, shall I tell you what I think of this game? It's quite fun at first. It's fun for a little while, but unfortunately, you do get bored of this one after a little while. I did sort of play it for a bit last night, and I was like, yeah. Once you get over the initial fact of funny about killing, trying to do things and whatnot, there's very little to do really. Really, there's not much replayability. And it's just kind of like the novelty factor wears off after a little while. I'll say, well, it might look good now. It's like, would you still be playing this would you still play this for hours and hours and hours and end? Probably not. And the thing is as well, there's one thing that got me, is the game itself does have a lot of bugs. There's lots of things like there's clipping and things and whatnot. the programmers said, we're not going to fix that because we think they're funny and we think it's a laugh. Yeah, but I think sometimes I can see where they're coming from. There's a lot of games that that's like they pretend to crash, and generally they can actually be quite funny. One example I think was Fez, where like it was like the start of the game, you play the game for it, and then all of a sudden it was like the game crashed back to the game's opening logo, and that was like all part of the fun. And I think there was also like Sam & Max. There was one of the Sam & Max games I think as well, where the game crashed and it turned into like a text adventure. See, something like that is funny, but just making a game that's so badly bugged. Making a game that's just so badly bugged. I suppose you can get a few bugs that are funny. I mean, just like they're just trying to climb up the ladder. It can sometimes be fun. Sometimes it can, but the thing is sometimes some bugs can be very annoying. And the only bugs they said that they would fix are the crash bugs, the ones that cause the game to crash. But this one, it's kind of like it can distract from the enjoyment sometimes. Well, I wouldn't say this is awful. It's just like it's not really something I'd pay for. If it was like, say, given away on like a cover CD or for free, or it was a free download, someone that just done for a bit of a laugh, yeah, why not? It's worth a go. But £6.99 on Steam, it's not really worth it. I know £6.99 isn't much, but there are better games that you can get for like £2 on Steam that are you get more enjoyment out of it. And overall, it's just overall, it's sort of fun for a little while. The initial, the humour itself is, the humour itself does get a bit worn out. It does become quite tiresome after a little while. But I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just that it's not really something that I would pay for. But you can. But it's fun. It is fun for like a little while. It's something you can just quickly pick up and play around with and things. But like I said, it's not really something you'd get addicted to or play for hours and hours and hours on end. And after a while, the jokes do sort of like fall a bit flat. But it's an interesting idea, playing as a goat. I just think that if they could actually, I think it just comes to show you that sometimes when you do something for a laugh, it's not always good. Sometimes you have to take some aspects of game design seriously in order to make an enjoyable game. And then it's just like, Anyway, I'm just waffling on, not making much sense now, am I? So, yeah. Anyway, that is Goat Simulator. It's right. It's not really something I'd personally spend my money on. I'd wait to either get, but I'd personally get it as like if it was like a freebie or something like that. It's just something. It's just something to It's just something to muck around in. And if you want a good little sandbox, if you want a really good sandbox game, well, actually no, I can't really say if it's any good because I haven't played it yet. I was going to suggest Gary's mod, but I haven't played it. I've got it, but I've not played it, so I don't even know why I tried to suggest it. I haven't played it. But from what I heard, there are better sort of games of this type. So if at some point if you get it, it's like maybe it's like part of one of the Humble bundles, or if it ends up going like free to play or something like that, it's worth just downloading, just installing it for a bit of a laugh. But it's not really something I'd pay for. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there now because I'm absolutely waffling on randomly now. So anyway, that is Goat Simulator. It's alright. It's not great. Great. It's fun for a little while and then it wears off. But anyway, guys, that is enough of me rabbiting on. I shall be back in soon with another review, and in the meantime, goodbye for now.
things like this, things like that.
It's all good in the long run.